What do you get when a graphical adventure, command line adventure, and a space adventure combine? A project by two guys from Andromeda, Space Quest. This one, Chapter 2. Vohal's Revenge. Interesting PC speaker space music, I guess. Theme music for Space Quest in this one. Here we go. As you will recall in our last chapter, although I didn't actually do that, you had just foiled the Sarians' fiendish plot to rule the galaxy by using the Star Generator as their weapon of destruction. You became a hero by saving countless lives and returning the Star Generator technology into safe hands. Life was beautiful. But heroes come and go and people soon forget. Your celebrated hero-dom slowly fades, leaving you, once again, a janitor. The promotion to head janitor was no consolation, especially since you are the only member of the janitorial staff. Nor was the transfer to Orbital Station 4. Sweating like a pork beast in a pressure suit while relocating space debris in zero gravity just wasn't your idea of a good time. So life sucks, again. Welcome to Xenon Orbital Station 4. A little more of that B music for PC DOS. Anyway, we can put whatever name we want. If we don't put anything in, it just comes up as Roger Wilco. I'm just gonna go with my first name. Orbital Station 4 is one of many orbiting Xenon, your home planet. It is a transfer point for travelers seeking transportation to the various planets in the Irnon system. As we begin this chapter of our story, we find you, Ace Janitor, doing what you do best. Sweeping floors. Sweeping space floors. And more sweeping. Until a beep emanates from your wristwatch. You release your grip on the broom. The broom floats away, never to be used again. That makes the third one this week. Wait till your boss finds out. Now, good thing is, this game does allow you to save, so yeah. It's possible to die a lot in this game, so you're going to be thankful of the saves. You may have noticed some save files before. I did an earlier run of this, and I had to get used to it. This is one of those games where you pretty much need to know everything in advance. The first thing I'm going to do, I don't think it's mandatory, but it scores you points. There are 250 points in total. Let's press the H. What do we get? Your horoscope for today. Keep up the good work. Today could bring that big promotion you think you deserve. Don't take any wooden buckazoids. And if we press C, get in here on the double. You've got a mess to clean up in the shuttle which just returned. One of the passengers got space sick on the way down. Besides, you should have been done out there an hour ago. Get a move on. Sounds like I'm about to be space sick. I don't know. With that, the image disappears. And that's it. So I just type T, and it says that it's some type of command. I don't understand your request. If you just type in whatever, it just says, I don't understand, quote-unquote, that. Lots of ways to die in this. You can also set the speed. I'm going to set it to fast, just because, well, it's fast enough for me to play this, but not too fast it's out of control. Due to an obvious lack of common sense, you've stepped off the edge, lost your magnetic grip off the ship, and drifted to your death. Way to go, Wingnut. Once again, you've demonstrated your inability to sustain life. You quickly glance around the room to see if anyone saw you blow it. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2. You've been swell to watch. Have a nice day. And with that, we go ahead and load a game. So let's walk up here again. By the way, it's kind of funny. Both the messages you get in this area, both of them say that you died again. This is supposed to be the first time you died. Then why is it again, no matter what? You are whisked away to the airlock chamber. Stand by for decontamination. Let's save again. I'm going to show a number of the ways you can, quote-unquote, die in this. Such as, "You've got a lot of nerve coming in here with your EVA suit on," screams your boss. "That's the last straw. Turn in your mop. You're fired." Well, you certainly didn't get off to a very good start. Better luck next shift. Keep up the good work. Thanks for playing. Makes logical sense for the short messages to be the ones that you get in the first area, because neither of them say "again" on them. Let's go ahead and change clothes. Look. This is the airlock chamber. From here you can gain extravehicular access. Spare suits hang on the back wall. Some lockers are mounted on the side wall. Open locker. Look. Look at locker. This is one of those where you forget how many voluntary moves you make in real life every single hour. You bravely peer into the locker to find a Cubics Rube puzzle and your athletic supporter. Take puzzle. Take supporter. Okay. Close locker, just in case. Real life, you hardly think about it, but here you have to think about what you're not supposed to think about, which is kind of odd. So, it's about time you got in here. Head for the shuttle bay on the double. I'm warning you. You're on your last leg around here, bud. One more screw-up, and you're history. He then orders the transportation officer to send you directly to the shuttle bay and nowhere else until the job has been completed. Yes, believe me, there are a lot of ways to die in this game. You're barely into the game 5 minutes and already you've nimbly stepped to your death. How far down your family tree did Knuckles last play an important role in locomotion? Watch your step next time. Yeah. Anyway, back up the elevator we go. You have to be on the center of the elevator for it to go up, which is kind of awkward. Up we go, and over here. Once we go down the stairs, let's go ahead and look. You're in the Orbital Station's shuttle bay. A shuttle, fresh from a passenger drop-off on Xenon, is refueling for its next trip. A pneumatic transport tube is accessible from the walkway. A refueler replenishes the shuttle's supply. In we go. You enter the shuttle and start sniffing around for the mess you must clean. You're surprised to find that the shuttle is not empty. There are two extremely ugly suckers walking towards you. Hey, what the? Your favorite expletive here. Pow, thwack, bink, thud. Your protest is cut short as two interstellar ruffians proceed to thump you unconscious. Everything fades. Time passes. More time passes. A strange dream turns into the realization that you are being shaken and talked to by a voice unfamiliar to you. A dull ache triggers a distant memory of a scuffle in which you were the focal point. Upon awakening from your forced rest, it becomes quite apparent that you're not in Kansas, or Xenon anymore. You find that you are being held upright and under physical restraint from both sides by, you guess, the galactic goons you met on the shuttle. As you try to struggle free, you notice that your hands are tied behind your back. And as the eyes dial into focus, you make out an oddly disfigured being seated before you. A sagging mass of flesh that appears to have been human at one time. Tubes and wires extend from his body, leading to machines which keep him alive. Suddenly, his visage stirs and he begins to speak. Well, well, did we have a nice nap? I thought we would have to resort to drastic measures to wake you. Sigh. Oh well. Welcome to my humble fortress. The name's Vohal. Sludge Vohal. I was the genius behind the star generator when it was still in the concept stages. It was to be my ultimate war weapon until some sissy-pants scientists decided it would be better used saving lives rather than destroying them. What a waste of technology. Excuse me if I sound bitter. Anyway, you ruined my Sarian operation. I was going to use the star generator and make Xenon pay for what they did to me. They were going to know my wrath in a big way. You somehow managed to change all that. Oh, I suppose I should have known better than to use those mental midget Sarians. That's not the point, however. You were responsible and you shall pay. Besides, I have another plan, and you'll not be around to foil it. I've devised a plan so horrible, so frightening, so diabolical. that no one will be able to stop me. Observe my latest creation. I intend to infest your planet with thousands of these genetically engineered door-to-door life insurance salesmen. I will at last reap sweet revenge from the scientific community that mocked me. My plan was to kill you, but I've had a change of heart. Ha ha ha. Get it? He peers down at the hoses protruding from his chest and connected to a life support system. Forgive me, I'm a kidder. I decided I would get much more enjoyment watching you suffer. My associates will escort you to the surface of the Labion, where you will perform many painful hours of manual labor in my mines. Be seeing you. An injection renders you unconscious. Your drugged carcass is loaded onto a shuttle. Upon reviving, you look through the viewing port to see Vohal's massive asteroid fortress getting smaller. And out we go. Landing down here. There are the thugs, the troops. After touching down on a giant landing platform, you are ushered to a hovercraft waiting to transport you to the mining site. Utter despair sets in. Being held at gunpoint on a hovercraft, where jumping would definitely lead to your death, it would definitely set in. It's quite gunpoint. There are no clouds, for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh great, I suppose we're out of fuel. Way to go, Gorf Breath. Don't blame me. It was your turn to fill up. You're always forgetting to do it. Wait until the master finds out. You're in big trouble. Hey, don't talk to me that way, you slime bucket. I filled it last time. The argument between the two guards is cut short as gravity reasserts itself. Crash. Good thing the guard broke your fall. He doesn't look too happy about it, though. Look at guard. The guard appears to be less thick than you remember him. Many of his formerly contained body fluids seem to be at large. What does he have? I don't know. Look. You seem to be in the rather exotic forest. The growth here is unlike anything you are used to. On the ground lies the wreckage of the hovercraft you crashed in. Nearby are the bodies of your former captors. How about look at this guard? The guard's body has been fatally damaged by the fall. Now, this guard, I believe one of them contains a key card, but it's not easy to tell which one has it, so you just gotta guess. Anyway, the ship also has a button on it. You press the button, the light goes dark and you no longer notice the high-pitched beep. Some traps are hardly visible. What about here? Like that. Ah! You fall to the bottom of a concealed pit. You might have survived the fall had you not come in contact with the several 30-centimeter-long spikes planted vertically along the bottom of the pit. Another senseless tragedy. You can help prevent this. Vote yes on the bottomies for adventure game designers. Thank you for playing Space Quest 2. You've been most entertaining. Well, I'm not done yet. But I am going to stop the video for now. See you next time.